You've already mentioned ORKS seem to be brushed up on their T side of Nuke. They've picked the map, so certainly going to be some sort of level of depth to their performance here, as we do see Fasher over at outside, able to find the first kill traded out though, just by the sheer numbers of the T side over in that part of the map. Keto going to step out though, 2 clean kills coming through from him, and that swings around heavily into OG's favor.
Yeah, really, really nicely done there. And again, this comes back to a point we raised on Inferno, where we said OG just need to play not as timid. And that's exactly what's just happened here in the pistol round. Keto just says, no, you're not getting up to any of these shenanigans. There's no util either.
Yeah. I was going to say, you're right, it's a good job from OG, and it's going to be Regali. Spray transfer finds him 2 kills. Still only 2 players on this bomb site for ORKS, and you've got Keto who's rotated down. Won't be able to deny the bomb plant, but the molly will force the player out into the open. Labored, but gets the kill. Senex finally able to activate from outside as he decapitates Fiku. That's going to allow him safe passage to rotate down and join up with HS. OG underway here on the retake. They got a kit between them. No smoke though. And Nex is brought down low, but Keto continues to do the Lord's work. HS doesn't have full health here either. Keto's going to bypass him. He's not the one with the kits. Nexa is. And now the defuse is going to come through. There's no way for HS to stop this. Is able to find the first kill, but Nexa has smartly positioned himself behind the silo while he sticks the defuse. That'll guarantee the round win for OG, even though everybody goes down.
They're not making it down Secret, actually. They've gone through Garage. And now this should be communicated by Keto. It has to have an idea in the mind that they could be here. And, well, back turned. Veggie dealt with. I'm loving this proactive play out of the CT side here. Keto, though, gets dropped. Milky takes an elevated angle. And now HS walking through. Oh, no. That's a freebie on towards Regali. That's ramp open.
Yeah, huge amount of control now available for ORKS. 25 seconds on the clock. That's going to force their hand. They now start to charge their way forward. Nexa not spotted in the control room. Perfectly timed peek, but that's a disaster on the spray. Misses all the shots. It's now only Fasher left, and he'll go down to the AWP of Milky. I mean, you couldn't necessarily say if Nexa gets that kill, it guarantees them the round, but it's certainly a whole lot more doable considering how little time was on the clock.
That is a lot of valuable info gathered for ORKS. And they're like, okay, well, we know you're on our side of the map. Milky finds Fasher. That probably sells the idea more that it's going to be a B play. Furthermore, we've got a wrap in towards Heaven. Regali starts to have a look. Nice shot. Oh, and the follow-up. Regali finds 2.
Beautiful D kills coming through from Regali. Fiku will reign supreme from the top of the silo. This round has fallen apart at the seams for ORKS. It was an anti-eco, and it's only Senex left remaining. There's just surely no chance. Falter so quickly, especially once they got that information. They kind of knew that OG was stacked up in lobby, but they didn't really seem to have any response. They kind of just kept dawdling around a bit lackadaisically. Eventually canted in towards ramp, and Regali had positioned himself there with the deagle. Big job for OG to be... Big job for OG to... Oh my god, trying to get the words out as ORKS start to get themselves out in towards the safe bomb site. Olymp finds 2 kills as a result. Oh god. 2 versus 3. Molly will force a couple players back. In the meantime, Nexa makes his way up the vent. Olymp will get that kill back, but he's got a very difficult clutch on his hands as a result. 1 versus 2. Keto, the second to fall, and he knows Regali was towards Heaven, right? He certainly has an inclination that's the case.
Heard the drop.
Does he hear the drop down? He's heard it for sure. Yeah. Regali gonna walk forward. That is a flawless clutch out of Olymp.
That's the ace.
Towards A. OG haven't really taken the bait. They still have 2 players on the A bomb site right now. 9 seconds left remaining. Milky trails in with the AWP. He'll find the trade. There's a player in towards Heaven. Milky doing the most right now, but unfortunately it's not enough.
Oh.
Gonna run out of time here in the round. We'll have to settle for just saving the AWP.
It'll be a lot of
I'm
fun.
Back OG if we go to Ancients.
Well, this one should be an OG round, and it is. Fasher doing really good work. Even spots to the sidearm, because that is faster than reloading. Regali steps in to help out. So Keto remains on B, and he's got the support now of Fiku, who's also made it down the vent.
3 versus 3, 30 seconds left on the clock here for ORKS. A bomb site's certainly the better option of the 2 right now, and it looks like that's where they're going to go. Molly perfectly timed though. Do Orcs even have the luxury of completely waiting for it to fade? They're going to anyway. Regali, he's in the hut right now with that AWP. They've bypassed him at least initially, so at least they'll find the bomb plump for free. Or do they? Regali trailing them. Oh man. They don't realize that they were able to avoid his wrath. Although HS goes back for more, it's going to cost him his life. Veggie left alone, stands no chance. And that is going to be 8-3. OG continue to flex their muscles here on their CT side.
Regali just plays that so well. As soon as the contact comes in with Fasher over towards main,
Orcs are kind of getting in a position where it's like, guys, we actually have to win another 2 or 3 rounds here at the bare minimum. I mean, I'd say they need 5 rounds going into the CT side, but that's even seeming unlikely at this point. OG have full control. Regali is getting more and more comfortable on the CT side here as well. He continues to make moves. Bit of a nightmare for Orcs to try and deal with. Maybe does overstep the mark though, as he continues to aggress, and that does gift up his life to Senex.
this is finally different as well. You get the kill and you're actually taking the space. Orcs is much more of a reaction, but they slowed down as soon as I'm saying that sentence, and that allows Fiku just to come over. Here's Fasher as well. Mid-round in was impeccable on Inferno, and it's really just fallen apart here on Nuke.
Yeah, looking completely different. Nice clean taps from Fiku.
And the gun rounds were the thing that came into question on Inferno. Certainly not the case here on Nuke. Veggie, dead.
Couple kills do come through on the entry though for Orcs as they blow the door wide open on the A bomb site. Finally, they taste success once again. Regali coming through from heaven, while Keto feels his way through mouth. Nothing being offered up to them right now. HS eventually peeks out. Regali forced forward. Orcs back to winning ways. It's been a while, but they taste the sweet nectar of the lead once again.
Fiku's even been reduced to a deagle. But Keto's got a second AWP. This buy is a little bit weird.
Okay, well, Orcs don't mind. They're not going to hang around to ask any questions as they're able to just, again, devastate the defense on the safe bomb site. They're going to be asking themselves, why haven't we attempted this a bit earlier on? Unai plucks Nexa out the air while he's falling into the bomb site. 4 versus 2. Regali going to charge his way forward, but only good for the 1 kill, actually. Keto, excuse me, from heaven. Regali's already in the sidelines, and Fasher will follow suit soon enough. 11 rounds here to cap off the job in regulation. And it's going to start with the defense towards Ramco and the pistol run. HS kind of gets baited in by his teammate, able to find one. The Julie's reign supreme. Olymp gets a kill as well, looking to get out of dodge. They will chase him down. At least the T's are able to find that kill, but they're never going to be expecting the third player in the bomb site itself. Oh, when is he going to activate? There's a kill on offer. He's missed the shots. No, Veggie, not like this. 2v2. Keto will go down to Milky. That forces Fasher off the plant, but he can still find a way to win this. To cap off the job in regulation. And it's going to start with the defense towards Ramco and the pistol run. HS kind of gets baited in by his teammate, able to find one. The Julie's reign supreme. Olymp gets a kill as well, looking to get out of dodge. They will chase him down. At least the T's are able to find that kill, but they're never going to be expecting the third player in the bomb site itself. Oh, when is he going to activate? There's a kill on offer. He's missed the shots. No, Veggie, not like this. 2v2. Keto will go down to Milky. That forces Fasher off the plant, but he can still find a way to win this. 1 versus 2 clutch. This is looking so winnable. It just feels like Fasher is destined to win this clutch right now. Again, looking to try and make his way in towards hut, but no, Milky. My God, on the jiggle. That's a beautiful shot coming through from him.
Yeah, nice attempt from Fasher. The fact that Veggie is on the site and misses the opportunity, you start to feel that round spiraling out of control after 3 good kills from the Orcs. This was a 2v5 that gets brought back down into a 2v1. They open the doors at the same time there. That's why one goes out, one goes in. Hey, give this a little bit of a go. Main the gap. Another tag. Fiku dealt with. And now HS can swing from heaven, and he should be on for a little bit of a cleanup with Veggie. Really nicely done from Orcs.
Yeah, beautiful. Just using the numbers there, supporting one another. Only Keto left remaining. He hasn't been able to do anything or accomplish anything in the time being while his teammates go down. Finally going to start to emerge out of hut. Here the angles as he edges his way forward will catch HS, but Senex in position to trade immediately afterwards. 10-7 by himself in the corner. It's going to be so difficult to find more than 2 kills, if even a frag. Finally one comes through, but the trade immediately afterwards from Fiku. 4v3, weapon recovered. They've got one kit. They're going to have to keep track of that. That's on Milky right now. Fasha in the close right corner. Does Senex check him? He doesn't clear the whole way through. Fasha gets a frag, a second as well. I don't even think he had armor. It's all on HS in the 1 versus 4. Molly, unfortunately, not going to be flushing anybody out of position. Time ticking away. He has picked up the kits. At least he's got a smoke as well. I mean, it's not completely impossible for him to win this round right now. But Keto's going to love the fact that that smoke's just been dropped on the bomb. He can just pull his knife out right now. No, he's actually going to go for the shots in the smoke. Now HS will stick the defuse. Fiku, he's going to be buying the lotto ticket, but he hasn't punched in the winning digits until he fires off the last bullet.
What a round. And he's actually in the perfect position to maybe just shut this all down. Oh, never mind. That was HS and he's dead. Excuse me. I was wrong.
Yeah, you put the wood on him. HS, you know where to lay your complaint.
True. My bad. Milky? The scout? Is he going to get cleared here? Fiku? Oh. Ah, yep. Sees him. That's the round over, surely. There's no way back into this, really. I like this from Nexa, holding for Olim. Thank you very much. And now if you're Senex, you save. OG really building back in to this series. Really staking a claim.
But their voices need to be heard here in this gun round. They have to win this gun round, otherwise it's certainly tickets on Nuke. A lot hinging on this round. Fasha in towards Secret by himself right now. Olymp walks into his crosshair. Veggie follows suit. In the meantime, Keto will make moves out of the squeaky door, and OG... I mean, if you just look at the names on paper, OG versus ORKS, and you don't follow the scene too closely, you'd say, yeah, just the names alone, OG going to clean up against ORKS. And I'd say this performance here on Nuke has kind of lived up to that baseline expectation. But that obviously would be underestimating ORKS, right? But still...
Ancient is quite a popular map. So I really like it. I think it's one of my favourites. Oh, Senex. Hoping for a bit more. And he will get it. 3 on 3. So now we try to focus in on the present. Milky, not cleared. Senex is. And now it's Fasha. The reliable pair of hands. Insane snaps. That should be all she wrote. Veggie. It's good to kill back in at the very least. But you got 30 seconds here, OG.
On OG. And it must be exciting for him, right? For that development and that arc in his career. I mean, he didn't have a very flattering time in Fnatic, I would say, in terms of his individual level, especially towards the end.
They weren't his roles, to be fair. It just he wasn't playing in the roles he was on the come up with. So
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Now he's going to be excited, right? Because he has that freedom and that space once again. It was all by design for OG.
HS, yeah, go on, go on, do it to him. Of course.
Okay. Is that enough to win the round, though?
I don't know. That's a lot of money, which makes it difficult. Sure. Now has to do everything, because Regali's been caught off guard. That's a good start. Milky trained on the position. Fasha, all he needs to do is just play time, and he knows that, and he recognises that it's an AWP on the other side of things. Swings the corner, and Milky hits the shot. So now that money becomes a little bit more of a factor here for ORKS as they stay alive for at least one more.
Yeah, great triple kill coming.
As Nexa commands his troops to go B.
Milky has to do a big job with the AWP. Will find the first frag, immediately pivots his attention in towards Secret, which is a good read. Fasha's in this direction, but he's focused towards outside right now, and with good reason. He's actually going to try to pull the attention away from B altogether, and he's doing a great job of that. Milky heading in the direction finally will cut him down. But Fasha's done his job in terms of creating the space for the bomb plant to come through. Now the rest is on his teammates.
Yeah, Milky. Oh. Oh, what okay. Shot. Finds Regali. You said he had to do it all, and well, he really is. Yeah, incredible great stuff. Observing. Fiku tucked in at dark. Keto providing Overwatch. The round lives and breathes off Fiku's responsibilities. Keto taps away, but can't find anything. And now the bait has been met. Fiku can swing for one, and even the second. He collects all of them. OG wins 16-8, and despite Milky's best efforts, they're not able to convert that retake.